Welcome to Stepping Stones Financial. This course exists because the United States financial system is one of the most consequential systems in your daily life, and most people were never taught how it works. Not in school, not at home, and not in any structured way that actually prepared them to make real decisions. By the time most people need to understand credit, taxes, banking, or investing, they're already inside those situations, making choices without a clear picture of what any of it means or what the long-term consequences actually are. That gap between what people need to know and what they were actually taught is the reason this course was built. This is a free, practical course designed for students, beginners, and anyone who wants to understand how money works in the United States. It does not matter where you are starting from. What matters is that by the end of this course, you will have a working understanding of the financial system, how it is structured, what the rules are, and how to use that knowledge to make confident, informed decisions in your actual life. The course is built in 3 modules, and they're designed to build on each other in a deliberate order. The first module is called Financial Hardware. This covers the foundational tools of the financial system: bank accounts, paychecks, budgets, and the basic mechanics of where your money goes and how to control it. Most people skip this layer and move straight to investing or credit and then wonder why things do not work the way they expected. The foundation matters, and this module is where you build it. The second module is called Rules of the Game. Once your foundation is in place, you need to understand how the system operates around you. Credit scores, loans, debt, taxes, insurance, and fraud. These are the rules that govern your financial life, whether or not you know them. Understanding them puts you in control of your decisions. Not understanding them puts you at a serious and compounding disadvantage over time. The third module is called Growth Engine. This is where the course shifts from managing money to building with it. Investing, retirement accounts, employer benefits, and the habits and mindset that determine whether your financial position improves over time or stays flat. This module only makes full sense once the first 2 are solid, which is exactly why it comes last. The United States financial system is a large, interconnected network of institutions, rules, and products that govern how money moves. At the center of it are banks and credit unions, where most people store and access their money. Connected to that are credit bureaus, which track how you borrow and repay over time and assign you a score that affects your ability to rent an apartment, take out a loan, or sometimes even get hired for a job. There are government agencies that set tax policy, regulate financial products, and are supposed to protect consumers from predatory practices. And layered on top of all of that are private companies offering credit cards, investment accounts, insurance policies, and financial products of every kind, many of which are deliberately designed to be difficult to fully understand. That complexity is not accidental. When people do not understand how a financial product works, they're easier to charge fees, harder to negotiate with, and more likely to make decisions that benefit the institution rather than themselves. That is the environment this course is preparing you to navigate. It is also worth addressing early that the United States financial system has its own rules, its own terminology, and its own structure that may be significantly different from what you are familiar with if you grew up somewhere else. Credit scores work differently here than in most other countries. Taxes are calculated and filed differently. Banking products have different names, different structures, and different fee systems. Insurance works differently. Retirement savings work differently. None of this is intuitive if you did not grow up inside it. And even many people who did grow up here were never properly taught how any of it works. This course explains everything as if you were encountering it for the first time, because for many people, that is exactly where they are, and that is the right place to start. Everyone comes into this course from a different starting point. Some of you have a bank account, but have never fully understood what is happening inside it. Some of you are about to start your first job and want to understand your paycheck before it arrives. Some of you are carrying debt and are not sure how to think about it clearly. Some of you are new to the country and are trying to understand how the financial system here compares to what you knew before. Some of you are simply tired of feeling like everyone else understands something that nobody ever explained to you. Every one of those starting points is valid, and this course is built to meet you wherever you are. There is no assumed knowledge here. The course starts from the ground up and moves through the material in an order that makes sense. Each lesson builds on the one before it. By the time you reach the end, you will not just have a collection of financial facts. You will have a complete, connected picture of how personal finance works in the United States, one that you can actually apply to real decisions in your life. Alongside each video in this course, there's a companion worksheet. These are optional, but they are designed to help you take what you are learning and apply it directly to your own financial situation. If a video covers budgeting, the worksheet walks you through building one for yourself. If a video covers your paycheck, the worksheet helps you break down your own. The goal is not that you finish this course understanding things better in theory. The goal is that you finish doing things differently in practice. The worksheets are how you close that gap. There is also a glossary available on the Stepping Stones financial website with over 400 financial terms and plain language definitions. If a word comes up in any video that is unfamiliar, the glossary is there to give you a clear answer without having to search elsewhere. Each video in this course covers one focused topic. Some will be concepts you have heard of, but never fully understood. Some will cover things you did not know you needed to know until now. The videos are designed to be watched in order, but if something is happening in your life right now and you need to go directly to a specific topic, that is completely fine. This course is free and available to you at any time. The path forward is straightforward. Financial hardware first, then rules of the game, then growth engine. 3 modules, 24 lessons, and 1 objective to give you a complete and practical understanding of how money works in the United States so that you can make decisions with clarity, avoid the mistakes that set people back for years, and build toward the financial position you are working toward.